Um, I wanted to say welcome to my newest subscriber. Her name is Amber Hagar. Hagar. I don't want to crucify, so please don't crucify me if I didn't pronounce it correctly in the comment section. But anyway, today's video is about, I'm going to do a get ready with me. This is going to be a normal look. I'm trying out a bunch of different stuff I haven't tried. I'm new to this. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm extremely nervous. So just enjoy it with me. As I'm doing it, I will probably screw up. I think every normal person screws up. And so we're gonna see how it goes. I also I'd like to talk to you guys about the drama that's been going on in the beauty community. Honestly, I joined like ages ago, and I really didn't know a lot about the beauty community on YouTube. I saw videos, stuff of that nature, but I never really got involved or really watched certain channels. Well, anyway, I got involved shortly before the whole Jeffree Star, Tati, James Charles drama. And I kind of watched it play out, where Tati made, I think it was a 40 some on minute video on get my concealer ready, discussing how she felt betrayed by James Charles. And from what I've seen, I don't know if she was correct in her assumptions. I kind of leaned a little bit towards James Charles, but she, if you don't know, Tati came out with her vitamins called Halo, and I use concealer instead of like eye prepping. But anyway, she had come out with a video concerning her, you know, how he had promised to promote her Halo Beauty, and he had refused, or he couldn't, because he didn't feel it kind of spoke to his community, or it was proper for his community of viewers. As far as I understand, his viewership, most of his followers are of, you know, younger people. But anyway, so anyway, he couldn't promote her vitamins, and she put a lot of time and effort into these vitamins, and it's for your hair, nails, skin. And I also watched a bunch of other YouTubers that have used her vitamins and said they really worked good, but the problem is, well, I think it's with any supplement you take, when you stop taking it, you start to revert back to your old self. But they were saying that their skin looked greater, their hair seemed to be thicker, seemed to, you know, well, they said the growth rate in their hair, you know, it was quick at first, and then it slowed down as they were taking it. But like their face cleared up. They had some, I'm gonna just start with my eyes first. But anyway, their face, you know, ended up clearing up and was illuminating. It wasn't so dry, it wasn't so dull. And so anyway, she turned around and said, I'd give you the brush sizes. I got this new set, and I shit you not, there's no markings on this. It doesn't tell you what brush it is, anything like that. So anyway, he was at the Coachella, I believe, and he felt very insecure because he didn't bring his own security. And he was very nervous because I guess he was having some issues. And so anyway, Sugar Bear Hair was there, and they offered him, I'm actually going to try a different color, but anyway, they offered him security, and as payback, as far as I'm in the understanding, as payback, he said he would, you know, quickly promote like one of their vitamins. And the one he chose to promote, they have two. They're very comparable to Halo Beauty, and one was a sleep supplement, and that was the supplement he decided to promote. He didn't promote their hair, nails, skin gummy, but he did promote the sleep one, and saying that, you know, during Coachella he was very nervous, and, you know, with things that were going on, he was, you know, a little afraid, and he was just nervous and anxious. So he turned around and he promoted the sleep. He said, you know, he got a really good sleep and so on and so forth, and that he wanted to promote it. So, which he did. And so anyway, she saw this and was extremely upset and a little annoyed that he had done this. And so that's why the video came out. And so on. Oh, just to let you guys know, I had a stroke 5 months ago, and believe it or not, my right side is affected. So if you see me screwing things up, that's why. I have very limited feeling on my right hand, but I try to do everything with my right hand. So anyway, Jeffree Star ended up getting into it because Tati had kind of outed him on a few things. Like, she had invited him over to dinner, and I guess he wasn't a very good guest. He was flirting with a waiter that supposedly was straight, and the waiter came out with a video. Some other people came out with a video, even people that weren't really involved came out with videos. So that was my introduction into the beauty community. Then, my introduction to Jeffree Star. So Jeffree Star came out, and after being accused of a predator, I'm not going to say pedophile, oh my God, but a predator, in the sense that he was going after straight men and trying to convince them they weren't straight, they were straight. But anyway, I am trying to look for a different color, and I think I'm gonna go with this one. So anyway, he kind of was doubted, and for doing this, for, you know, trying to get straight men into agreeing to be that they weren't straight, and to kind of get them to get with him and hang out with him, and, you know, to kind of explore their gay side. And so anyway, Tati outed, you know, a few of those situations, and so did Jeffree Star, which I don't know why Jeffree Star even got involved. I have no idea. Are you freaking kidding me? But anyway, it's almost like he just liked the drama. The thing that really is, and then, oh my God, recently, if you don't know, you haven't heard, Jaclyn Cosmetics had come out with a new lipstick line, and oh my God, the drama on that was unreal. Like, there was bumps, and there was people were finding plastic in it, and there was cutting their lips. One person got their lip cut, and but most of the complaints were lint, And she tried to say they were lint gloves, but this lint was embedded, and it wasn't just white, it was black. Like they were pulling like long black hairs. And if you're not familiar with Raw Beauty Christy, I mean, she's very trustworthy. I like her a lot, and I've been watching her, and so she turned around and she really like went into it and examined and said, you know, well, I have hooded eyes. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if this is gonna look good or not. But anyway, so she investigated it, and if you know Raw Beauty Christy, she has this microscope. It's kind of like a light, and it's got a microscope, and so it can kind of like see like into, you know, like further into things. So she even put it under the microscope, and she even melted some because people were saying, or people from her camp were saying that it had to do with the heat, and it was causing, you know, it was causing these like little holes in it. It was causing the bumpiness. It was causing, but people were saying they were putting it on, and it felt like kind of like sandpaper. Like you shouldn't feel like you're putting sandpaper on your lips. No. So anyway, Raw Beauty Christy, she melted it. She tried looking for beads. She tried looking for foreign, you know, objects in hers, and hers came in from PR, but she also did buy some. So she did both. She did her PR, and then she did the ones that she bought. And she couldn't find anything in hers per se, but there was the air holes, you know, things of that nature. If I can, I'll try to link Raw Beauty Christy, or you can go right to her channel and you can do like a search. But anyway, so that went on. And what really bothers me, I guess Jaclyn Hill, from the research that I did, and you know, I was looking up things on her channel to see, you know what was going on, and I come across that she had, I'm sorry, I'm looking for a brush. She had prior had a release of her other items, and I guess in her other items she turned around and she had issues with her launches for those other items. I don't even remember what they were, but anyway, so anyway, with these other items, she had issues. So, I mean, one, you know, like my mother would say, history repeats itself. And if she had issues with her other launch, you would think that she would try something different. Like, you know, like learn from her mistakes. And apparently she didn't. I'm putting clearly, it's like a loose pigment. It's really nice. I think. It's kind of shiny. It's a loose pigment, and it's called Naked Cosmetics. If you guys want to know like what products I'm using, just, you know, leave me a comment, and I will include what products that I used. But like I said, I'm doing like a neutral thing. I don't like a lot of color, but maybe, you know, one of the reasons why I started the YouTube channel was to get out of my little, you know, my little teeny tiny box and try to experiment with some things. So maybe I'll experiment with some really bold colors. But anyway, okay. I'm going to give you my opinion on the whole situation with all of them. I think it comes down to greed. I used to watch YouTube in the past, and I don't remember beauty channels being as big as they are. Jeffree Star, Tati, Westbrook, James Charles, Raw Beauty Kirsty I like because she's pretty much down to earth. She's kind of like us. She's like the everyday person. And these beauty gurus that I've been watching on YouTube are far from that. It's almost like they lost touch with the everyday normal person. And there's more of us than there are these beauty gurus. And I feel like they do more the glamour type things. I mean, everybody wants to do the glamour makeup and look beautiful, and but I also feel because of their, you know, their, I don't know, their influence being a guru, what they call themselves gurus, I believe that entails like, I don't know, they're unattainable, they're untouchable, and none of us normal people are even going to reach that. And you know, it makes us feel bad because we're not going to reach that. And if you honestly look into it, a lot of them already have plastic surgery. I'm 49 years old, no plastic surgery. I'm as raw and real as you can get, okay? So anyway, I think it all comes down to greed, honestly. I am using my foundation. I don't even know if it's the correct shade. I kind of picked it up at the drugstore. And it's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless. And it's in shade 112. So anyway, and you can't try it. You can't do a swatch. I also bought a new beauty blender. I got one off Wish. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was the worst beauty blender I've ever, I mean, it was taking makeup off my face. It wasn't even putting the makeup on. So this is new, and I'm gonna try this and see how well this works. So anyway, so far so good. Maybe I made a good investment. It cost me $3 on Amazon. I'm not gonna lie. I am so on a budget. But anyway, very nice. I think now that these people, brands are getting a hold of these people. They're sending them PR packages, which are pre-release packages of their items so that they can kind of make a video and promote them on their pages, on their channel, I mean. And so a lot of these people get all this makeup from like Anastasia at Beverly Hills, Morphe, all these big name makeup places and little names. I mean, like Maybelline, Revlon, which I'm used to. I don't know about you, but which I do. Just looking into the camera, trying to do my foundation is not working. But anyway, that's where I get my makeup is right now because I'm on a budget. I'm not gonna lie. I get it from like CVS. I am very how can I say it? I'm very much on a budget, and I get it with coupons, and I get it with the extra care bucks that CVS offers, and I get a lot of it for free. I mean, I also have a couple apps that I use to get free makeup. And if you're interested in that, leave a comment and I'll make a video about it, on how you can get free makeup using apps, which takes very minimal effort. I mean, it's time. And this one app I'm using right now, I cashed in like 3 or 4 things, and some of these products that I'm using, I will tell you which ones. I actually got, you know what I didn't do? I totally forgot. I wanted to apply this new primer I got for my face because I never used primer before and I forgot to use it. So maybe in a next video I make, I can use the primer. If you noticed prior to me putting the foundation on, I really didn't use it much. But anyway, if you notice prior, you would have noticed I have very red cheeks. I have an ailment called, well, I don't know if it's an ailment, but it's called rosacea, and it's hereditary. And I have it, my mother had it, and so anyway, I'm doing my ears. Because sometimes you do your face and you forget about your ears. And you can see a little red peeking through. So I don't think this is like a full coverage. So anyway, again, it comes all down to greed. I think these people, you know, they're getting these free Anastasia Beverly Hills, they're getting Morphe, they're getting other name brand things, and they forget, you know, us people, we have to pay for this shit. You know, a lot of these companies are very expensive. Like Morphe, I think their palettes are like in the $40, where you can go get, I'm actually waiting to get a palette, I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, it's compared to Jaclyn Hill's palette, and it's very affordable. I think it's like $12. When I do get the palette, I'm going to do a video about it and tell you what my impressions are of it, and if you should maybe go out and buy it, since it is affordable. But that's kind of what pisses me off, honestly, is that you get these beauty influencers, these beauty YouTubers, and they're using Too Faced and they're using Morphe. I can't afford that. I have family. I have things I got to take care of. I don't make a ton of money. Some of these YouTubers, you know, I'm not gonna lie, they make money off their channel. And especially the big ones. I mean, Jeffree Star, I just saw a video the other day. And on his video, he stated, somebody had asked him, Jeffree, how much do you make in a year? Can you believe he makes, I could be wrong. It was either 15 million or 150 million. Like, really? I mean, I'm not saying he does that. He makes that off YouTube, because he doesn't. But, you know, he honestly, if I have anything to say about Jeffree Star, he is one smart businessman. Truly, one smart businessman. And that was another thing with James Charles is, sorry, excuse me, something just rolled on the floor. I need to pick it up. But anyway, that's one thing I can say about Jeffree Star is he's very business oriented, and you know, to make that much money, I guess he owns property, he's into, he's obviously got his own cosmetic, which is the Jeffree Star Magic Star, I believe, and you know, he makes quite a bit of money, and very smart of him to invest his money and invest it correctly. James Charles, he doesn't seem as smart. He doesn't seem as business suave as Jeffree does. And I fear for him. He's 19 years old. I mean, this is probably the best it's going to be for him. And I think the amount of money that he is making, he should invest it. And he's not. He could be. I mean, he is, like, he collaborated with Morphe and made his own palette, which everybody kind of, some people had an issue with it because there was some pressed pigment in it, especially the red, because I guess red, there is carmide or something like that, which is made from pressed beetles. And he wanted to go cruelty-free, I think vegan, so he didn't want that. So the only other way to get that, I'm sorry, I'm still looking for things. All right, the only way for him to really get that was he had to use the pressed pigment I guess when people were applying the pressed pigment, especially the red color, it was staining their eyes. And I seen a video where the person had washed it off their eyes, and you can literally see it looked like they had a rash on their eyelids. But it wasn't. It was just from the pressed pigment. Okay, I was looking for my eyeliner. It was right in front of me. So anyway, he had problems with that. Like I think I was yammering on, and I didn't get to my point about the YouTubers being greedy, and it's just, they get things handed to them, and it's like, you know, I can understand you doing a review about something that you got in PR. Absolutely, go ahead, do it. But, you know, because us little people that, you know, we buy our stuff from the drugstore, or we buy it on clearance. You know, if we can get our hands on it, especially at a good price, we're going to do so. And so anyway, I just think they lose touch with reality. I think they lose touch with some of their viewers in that sense. And I'm sorry. The whole string thing. I kind of gotta be quiet and do what I'm doing. So anyway, back to my thoughts. I knew I was going to be all over the place on this video, but back to the whole greed. I think YouTubers are making way more now, and it's all due to their subscribers and watch time and views of all their videos that they kind of get spoiled, and they forget what it was like to be that little YouTuber trying to start out in the world, and the people that started to subscribe to them because they related. People relate to other people. It's human nature. I mean, we do that. I mean, we I'm sorry, I screwed up on my eyeliner, and I know part of it is because of my hand, but I'm trying to correct it a little bit. But in general, like, you know, we're never going to have the money like they do. And they throw it around. Okay, I'm using this Bad Girl Bang. It's from Benefit. I got it in a Ipsy bag. So I'm going to try this. Me, I absolutely love and live with mascara and eyeliner because, like, on the really, really hot days, I don't feel like wearing foundation. I don't feel like putting any makeup on. I will put mascara on. My lashes are crap, and I think a lot of it has to do with getting older. My lashes are thinning out. Any help I can get. I haven't found a really good mascara yet that builds my lashes and gives me volume. You know, because it's almost like I have like peach fuzz, honestly, on my lashes. And the ones that I do find that give you the length are the ones with the fibers in it, but I find like the ones with the fibers look very clumpy. I don't like that look. Alright, I don't put mascara on my bottom lids. I totally look like a novice, and I am kind of, because I'm trying all these new products out, so stick with me. Another thing, I never even did contour or highlights. I mean, that was not even, I mean, I know Kim K does it, and she has her own contour package out, and it's the bomb. And I just blinked, and that's what happened. Anyway, we're not here to like look beautiful. I mean, I'm just doing everyday makeup. But anyway, and I screwed up. I don't know, what are you guys thinking, like, with the whole beauty community? I mean, are you guys, like, as annoyed, in a sense, as, like, I am? Like, really, like, some of these people I watched, and I can't relate to them. Can't. You know, it's like, one, I can't afford to buy the makeup that they're using. So, to me, it's like, why bother? And then I have to worry about getting dupes. Good old CVS. And try to dupe, you know, what they're using from, like, a CVS item. And sometimes that's kind of hard. So, I mean, really, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys really think that you guys are gonna, like, prevail forever? Do you think it's just too much that, I'm gonna blend that out, but anyway, do you think it's, like, too much? Do you think maybe, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I just can't imagine people being that money hungry that they will kind of, like, get to the point where they honestly lie to their subscribers. They will lie. And because they will tell their subscribers, oh, this was a beautiful product, because they either got it for free or they're getting paid to. And, you know, when they probably don't even think that. They probably can't. This is not even a highlighter. It's kind of more like a contour. But anyway, how real is that? I mean, if you're gonna sit there and lie to your subscribers because a company paid you, how honest are you truly being to your fan base? Honestly. You know, I'm not gonna lie about things that I'm trying, things that I haven't gotten anything for free. Probably not going to. I kind of look like a clown. I kind of am not feeling this. I mean, look at the bags and the wrinkles. Like, I gotta try a new foundation. But anyway, what's that adage about following the almighty dollar? I mean, if that is what you're really trying to achieve, is get as much money as you can. I mean, I think these people are doing so. And I do, like, Tati. Okay. Tati Westbrook. Name is Tatiana. Very pretty name. Very pretty woman. And, you know, she's very open. And she says, oh, I've had plastic surgery. And she even, I guess, documented it. I don't know if she made a video of it, but she gets, like, Botox. I think fillers. I don't remember. But she's very open about it. She's very open about a lot of things. So I tend to believe her a little bit more. As for Jeffree Star, he started out in MySpace and he had a following, and so I kind of trust him to a degree. I mean, you kind of, if you're a smart person, you can kind of tell what's greed driven and what's actually they're passionate about. And so if you keep that in mind, I mean, you're going to steer yourself correctly. And, but anyway, I don't know, it just boggles me. And I just wanted to talk to all you guys about, like, what your thoughts are, what's going on. It's just freaking crazy. I just hope that most of my viewers can see directly past that and move on, and either find a YouTuber that you can kind of chill with, find a YouTuber that you can trust, find a YouTuber that you relate to. You'll enjoy their videos much, much more. And I found mine in Raw Beauty Christie. There's another one. Unfortunately, I don't know her name off the top of my head, but I'll look into it and find out who she is. But she's also like this real person. And she's new, and I kind of like her things. I mean, she does a lot of get ready with me and commentary, and I like that. And so I figured I'd make this video because I like that, and I'd like to talk, and I like to try to inform people of things that I either see or I know, or just like right now, I'm trying all these different products that I haven't had the privilege of trying prior. That looks really, really orange. It's not supposed to be orange. Can you see that? It's not orange. Put it on the camera, it looks orange. Another thing, anybody out there watching this, if you know any tricks, I've always had this line. Like, I look so much nicer if the corners of my mouth tipped up. Maybe someday I'll get Botox. But as of right now, no, it ain't gonna happen. It's expensive. So anyway, what are you guys' thoughts on these beauty gurus, these influencers, these, do they seem money hungry to you? Is that the impression that you guys get? Because that's the impression that I get. Right now I'm just putting some translucent powder just to see if it kind of helps with the whole setting properly. And to see if it helps cover up some of the pieces. If it covers up some of those redness and it combines all the makeup. But I mean, I can't be alone in these ideas. I mean, I'm not even giving my full fucking opinion. I mean, I am, like, not to lie, but I'm a little hesitant because some of these people, their fan base is really dick, and I've seen, like, Jeffree Star's, like, fan base go after, like, James Charles fans when they said something incorrectly about him, so on and so forth, and they're vicious. So I'm kind of, like, technically afraid, and that's one of the reasons why I started YouTube, is I wanted to get over that. I wanted to get out of my shell. I wanted to connect with more people, and I'm hoping I'm connecting with some of you right now. This video has been all over the place. I at least hope you enjoyed. Gotta put my setting spray on. First time I've used it. It's NYX, by the way, matte finish. I need matte 2 ounce, or I got this for free off of, I forgot to show you the free things. Off the app that I'm on, it's kind of entertaining. It just takes your time. You don't have to pay money. I've gotten this for free. I got this Coty Air Spun Translucent Powder, free. The brushes I've been using today, free. They don't have numbers on them. They don't have a name on them. But you know what? They work. So anyway, this stuff kind of feels like, I'm not gonna lie, has a smell of like hairspray. My father used to wear hairspray like all the time. I know what hairspray tastes or smells like and tastes like. And I literally just tasted it. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. I didn't touch every base I want to. I think I'm going to be a little more freer, a little more open, and a little dewy right now. In future videos. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe if you want to see my future endeavors, or you want to watch me grow, and we can grow together and enjoy chit chat. I'm hoping eventually to do live streams so I can connect with you guys and I can answer questions on the go, because I mean this kind of feels like impersonal, but you know how I mean. You know what I mean, you know, it's not like you're at your friend's house and you're having a cup of coffee and you're chit-chatting and you're gossiping and you're, you know, going over the latest news. So I'm just me, and I'm promoting my opinion, and I'm not the most beautiful person, I'm not the youngest person, but I hope I connect with somebody out there, and if you do, stick around, and I hope we become really good friends. So this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, oh well, there's not much I can do. So anyway, have a great night, great day, great week. Goodbye.